Yes, y'all, we are currently at Team Octopus right outside of Atlanta, Georgia, and I think it's called like Chamblee or something like that. I don't even know how to say it. But yeah, let's go train some MMA at one of the most premier academies here in the country. How about that? Alright, y'all, so we're wrapping up the Muay Thai class. Coach Joseph's still leading this one, and yeah, I think we're about to do some sparring, so let's do it. Alright, y'all, here we go. So it's time for some training over at Team Octopus in Atlanta, Georgia. Actually, I think the city's Chamblee. I'll make sure I include that when I do the final edit right at the intro or something. But anyways, yeah, here's the sparring with the breakdown. Hey, I'm in Starbucks, by the way. It's actually a fancy one in downtown Atlanta. They have a lot of wood stuff. Wooden things. Yeah, anyways. Okay, so here we go. All right, so first off, I'm just kind of trying to feel him out. Testing, you know, the waters, just like throwing some kicks, some stuff. He does the same thing. I think we're kind of setting that like gentleman etiquette. I appreciate that, especially as big as the academy. Coach said, this is Ollie, by the way. He's been training for like several years, what Coach said. And he was really calm, so you could tell it's always the not looser, wiry guys that are the trained ones. Much more efficient. So anyways, okay, so working from, I think it's like an orthodox stance. He goes with a kick. Luckily, my leg was light. I did a little circle up to set up a hook cross. He shut that down, threw the kick in there, and he caught it, so went for a clinch. He just broke off the clinch. I was like, all right, that's fine with me, man. So I tried to set another one up, but I think his glove was done, so it's just like, all right, here we go. Because the clinch is almost like a whole new game altogether. All right, so kind of working a kick or whatnot, and then he's working and stuff. So now he's, oh, my freaking gosh. You know what? I set the dadgum camera off in the most obscure corner saying like, hey, you guys, watch out for the camera. So anyways, watch this guy try to set this up in hopes I don't notice it didn't move or anything. Ironically, put it in a slightly better spot, you know, so kind of balanced out. But anyways, all right, so here we go. I'm going to just keep going. So trying to feel him out, testing his reaction, set up a little bit of a pendulum kick there. It's a very easy kick to throw in southpaw. It's got its pros and cons. Like if it was MMA and we were wrestling, I'd have to be more careful with it because they can catch it. Oh, you see that slip? That's your boy, missionmike. All right, so set up a little 1, 2, 3 or whatnot. Boom, head kick. By the 3, I meant the kick. So see, he did that overhand. He was kind of feeling the waters, but that's kind of why he also had great etiquette too, because he was just feeling it out and seeing if it was there. I mean, if he threw a hard overhand punch, that will mess you up. And by you, I mean me. And by me, I mean it's happened before, and it's just ugly. So I appreciated him just feeling it. Okay, this is Josh. This dude trained in dadgum Thailand. Like a month over there is like 6 months here. That's the Mecca, the motherland. So this guy's fundamental everything. See, even his clinch right away, I was just like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. It was just phenomenal. Like, see, oh, geez, his combo is so smooth. 1, 2, boom, bah. So it's like, it was nice. My little weak pendulum kick at this point isn't doing anything. He starts smothering me, ties it together. I'm just like, all right. So I had to circle around just to give myself actually a second to like try to figure out what to do. Look at his, even his teeps. Like I throw, oh, do you see that balance? Your boy, missionmike, ain't my first rodeo. I actually, I learned a lot of clinch work in Austin with Coach Randy Vera at Austin Kickboxing Academy. So luckily I know what I'm doing. But let's see. So I'm kind of feeling it out with the jab. Kind of circle, boom, little uppercut, cross. But that's what I loved about this guy is he just answers back. He doesn't like eat the combo back up. All right, so my leg's going in and out according to which way he was trying to throw me. So just trying to maintain balance. But yeah, this guy really stayed in the pocket and answered. Okay, and then I noticed, though, he was kind of catching my leg. So I was like, I wonder if I can, I'm going to use it against him and try to set up a jab off of it. I should have just tweak some stuff, but I want to see if it would work. Look at that. God, his combos are good. But of course, if he kicks, you got to kick. There it is. See? I was just like, all right, there. If he's going to catch this next one, let me throw a jab. Throws a little front snap kick. This guy's just got some just great mobility. I faked a jab for the cross on that one. Here it is. Look at this Senchai kick. Oh, jeez. I've seen that kick on. This guy named Senchai does it. It's unbelievable. Or is it Bao Call? I don't remember. But anyways, the guy had some serious balls for trying to throw that in a sparring session. And so, but it's the back leg that's coming up front. Why it is, God, it's such a bold move. But if you ever see it, well, if you haven't watched it a bunch on YouTube, let me just tell you, it's the back leg. So just lean out of the way, or else you're gonna freaking eat some guy's leg. Look at Coach shoving him. Coach Joseph, he was so funny. He's a really cool guy. Like, I loved learning from him. Let's see. Okay, so this guy's Alfonso. He I don't remember where he's from. He had a heavy accent. It's a cool name too. It's like Full Metal Alchemist or whatever. And so, okay, so this guy, he was actually my sparring partner. I loved working with him just because he's like a 6'3", 4 dude. And I love, and I'm like at least 6 foot, and so it's nice for me to get to go against some taller opponents and work my stuff. So this guy's using a lot of kicks, staying in kind of that range. I'm like trying to just let him work his stuff, let him work his kicks, whatnot. Work on advancing forward and trying to just get into that pocket area. Let's see. Okay, so from here, he's kind of you're trying to use his hands, I can tell, to set some stuff up and tie it together. I think sometimes I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I'll throw a combo and put a kick at the end. Sometimes I'll just throw isolated movements and move around, kind of change it up. So it's like 1, 2, testing them out, boom, the little teep or whatnot. Sometimes if somebody comes forward too much with their body, if that makes sense, like with their stomach, if their stomach's leading a lot of it and they're not committed to a certain stance, that's when teeps work really well. Let's see. Sometimes you get people lean forward, back, etc. But if you're neutral, that's where sometimes you see teeps. All right, so, but that one he switched to the side, so I had to veer off. Had my leg light. There's a good little cross at the end of that. It was very nice. Let's see. I think we got one more round between me and Alfonso. All right, yeah. Okay, so here we go. This was an awesome academy. I think that they have like Christmas music in the background, it sounds like, or something. Okay, so try to go for a clinch. He escaped it or avoided it, engaging in that, which is fine. You know, it's like there's no right or wrong. And so he's kind of throwing some kicks, trying to reply kick for kick whenever he does some of that stuff. Kind of feeling him out. And threw a little head kick in there. I always try to do light, you know, when you're sparring with a head kick, because it's like that's really cheap of you to go light everywhere and then put all your strength into a head kick. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. I actually threw a jab at the leg. I was just wanted to play around and see if that worked. Same thing, just trying to check the stuff. Okay, see how his body's kind of coming forward a little bit? All right, trying to be light on my feet, whatnot. But what? Like, see what I'm saying? That's when you kind of start seeing those openings. So, like, lower shots are usually what I'm going to prefer. Like, I'll play around, aiming at the head. What is this music? God, just came out of nowhere. Boom, see what I'm saying? It's just, you can do like teeps and stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. Focusing with freaking Mariah Carey or whatever in the background is getting tough. But anyways, okay, so on the teep, you know, that kind of happened, and you can hear I just completely lost train of thought. All right, so he did nice little combos, works his kick, little head kick at the end of that. Same thing, not putting power, but it was freaking awesome, you guys. Love this place. All right, y'all, so let me step out of the way and do the final recap of this place. Okay, so so here at Team Octopus, it was awesome. I did the boxing and Muay Thai. Pretty much the striking today was run by Coach Joseph, and it was great. The first boxing class, we didn't get any sparring just because it was more of just technical drills throughout the whole time. But like the Muay Thai, we got a little bit of sparring in there. We just kind of did shorter rounds, but it was good. And the caliber of the people here just really pushed me mentally, you know. And I don't know, I'll have to go back and watch like the comment or when I actually do the analyzation, but I think what was frustrating is I had to push myself, like, which is a good thing. It's something I love, and it kind of, that's what you love being here. Is it's just, I mean, it gets frustrating, you know, because you wish you were better, you know, but this is what makes you better. So Coach had just a really great fundamental way of teaching, just the way he instructed everything. He took time with each student individually, like even though we were doing drills and stuff, and then during the sparring, he was just kind of giving coach from like the side, or giving coaching from like the sideline, and just pairing everybody up, getting everybody to work hard. So, you know, so far Team Octopus did a night of just striking here, and it's been phenomenal, you know. So I'm excited to watch footage myself, you know. So anyways, Hey, make sure you're training out there. Do me a favor, like, subscribe. If you got like questions or comments or whatever when you're doing it, you know, just go for it, and I'll make sure to include like a little bit of wisdom from just Coach himself. Okay, so we'll talk to you soon. All right, y'all, so we got Coach Joseph. All right, he ran the class. Okay, here's I got a technical question for you, and that is, if you got one tip out there for people when they're doing their striking, whether it's like MMA, Muay Thai, just one principle that has just served you well, what is it?
Tell people around the field, even if you have 0 fights.
Oh yeah, especially that. Yeah, what's that called? The thing where it's like tail the tape and it's like that.
Oh yeah.
Tail the tape.
They're
like the undefeated.
I went by that and stayed undefeated.
My thing, personally for fighters is if it was one thing, I'd just say be aggressive.
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive fighter, because aggressiveness will sometimes overcome, you know, the technique. You know, if you're overly aggressive, you know. But you need technique behind it, of course. But you know, but always be aggressive with whatever you do.
Okay.
Be an aggressive fighter. You know, fighting is aggressive. Sometimes it's not pretty. It's brutal. So you just got to be aggressive. You know, you can't be too passive. That'd be probably my advice to any foreign fighter: be aggressive. Don't be too aggressive, but pick your times when you need to be aggressive.
Okay, and I guess the next one is kind of a philosophical one, but it's like, since you're coaching people, the people who kind of rise up and do better faster, what's like one trait that you really notice out of them?
Dedication. They commit to training and working out. They excel the fastest. You know, of course, if you're athletic, that will help. But if you don't put in the work, the person that's not as athletic as you will surpass you if they put in the time. You know? Okay. So athleticism definitely helps, but you still got to put in time and commitment.
Time and commitment. All right, yo. Okay, so we're wrapping up here at Team Octopus. We got Coach here.
Glad to have you.
All right, thanks, Coach.